Hi, I'm Carissa Brown, founder and designer of Boutique Helene, a clothing line for the woman with a full bust. Today we're going to show you some before and after outfits. The before outfits do not optimize the assets of the busty figure, and the after outfits do. Camisoles are everywhere on the market today, but oftentimes a camisole is a poorly fitting choice for the woman who's well endowed. This is a great example of what doesn't fit. The straps on this camisole are too thin, so this camisole is meant to be worn solely underneath the jacket. You can't take off your jacket. This neckline is too low for the woman who has a full bust. She's showing cleavage. And you cannot even see her beautiful waist. It is way down here. Not only is she skinny, but also this empire line cuts into the middle of her bust line. Here we have the Boutique Helene camisole, which is really a lingerie-inspired sleeveless shell. It's also meant to be worn underneath your jacket, but with this built-up shoulder line, your bra won't show, so you are more than able to take your jacket off when the need arises. This neckline is perfect for the full bust. It hits right at that sweet spot to give definition and show some skin, but no cleavage is showing. And what I really love about this piece is the bust line has enough volume so the empire sits firmly below her bust, really accentuating her waistline. All the style books will tell the hourglass figure to wear a wrap top to highlight her curves. Those books are not written by people who have large breasts. This is a good example of what not to wear. The empire line cuts into the middle of her bust line, so she has no waist to speak of. The neckline is so low she has to wear a camisole with it, and that's where our eye is drawn, is to the camisole. When you put a camisole underneath this particular top, you lose the direction of the wrap, which is what large breasts need to give them definition and separation, to show your shape. Here we have the Boutique Helene wrap shirt, which fits her figure nicely. There is more than enough room in the bust line to provide adequate coverage here, and so she's secure about her neckline. It drapes beautifully across the bust, giving definition, drawing our eye to this cinched in waist that we've tied with this pretty bow. And I also want to show you the back of this garment. It still gives definition to her back, which most people, unfortunately, will see you from the back. They won't always see how pretty you look from the front. Here we have the highly sought after white shirt, which every woman wants to feel that crisp and clean feeling. This is a poorly fitting choice for several reasons. First, we have pocket on the chest. We need no extra adornment when you have such a beautiful chest. Second thing is we have the gape, which allows the wearer to feel very insecure. Thirdly, we have the pulling. See how it pulls there? When your clothes are too tight and when your clothes are too baggy, it's gonna make the wearer look bigger than she is. Especially with a curvy body type, a full bust like this, we need chic and sleek tailoring to show off the curves to their best. Wow, what a difference this shirt makes. This is the Boutique Helene classic white shirt. We have this open wide neckline, creates a long and lean line down the wearer's silhouette. With this hook and eye closure, we have no gaping and no pulling. So instead of people remembering you for busting out of your shirt with all that gaping and pulling, someone's going to remember you for your beautiful face and your pretty smile. That's what we want you to be remembered for. We know that shirts and tops are hard to fit for the full bust woman, and dresses are that much harder to find. This dress is a good example of what not to wear. A sleeveless dress like this, when we are well endowed, really just draws the eye to this huge expanse of skin. And the neckline in this dress is too low. It shows a little cleavage, which makes it inappropriate for certain situations. And when we have extra gathers and extra pleats, we've added pounds to the wearer. What we need are some long and lean lines to optimize our already curvy assets. This dress does wonders for slenderizing her silhouette. First of all, we have sleeves. So in the context of the complete dress, all you see is her beautiful décolleté area showing, which creates a long, lean line coming down the torso with this seaming right here. The darting on the bust line fits her beautifully. I want to show you the bow tie back of this dress. Not only is it an added drama flair to show her shape, but it also helps the front of the dress really cinch in with this inset waist. She almost looks like a completely different person in this beautiful dress. At Boutique Helene, we encourage you to embrace your endowment and to view it as a blessing and not a curse. I'm Carissa Brown. Thank you for watching.